Hello student, I am Dada Pires. You are listening the lecture about the vibrational spectra, and this is related to the Downey University of Physics paper 6 of 5th sem. So we discuss about the uh, vibrational spectra, and this is the a subtopic of the molecular physics. And we move further. So today's sessions is learning objectives are there. You can be able to learn about the vibrational spectrum. So they are the vibrational spectrums of the energy. So and how the frequency are will be frequency will be distributed, and vibration energy levels are rotated, and you must be know about the spectra, and spectra is nothing but it's a group of lines formed, the fine structure lines will be formed. They may be a overlap, appear like to be a band. So that's a spectra, and you must be know about the diatomic molecules. Diatomic molecules, where they combine different atom levels, atoms will be combined to form diatomic molecules. And about the dipole moment, if their poles means charges are separated with some distance, or they segregate some distance, is called dipole moment. Like hydrogen does not have dipole moment because HH means hydrogen is just overlap each other, and they are not be appear like this. They are coincide with each other, and you will got they are coincide with each other, and you will be not separated. So the dipole moment is different. Whereas about the other one is, maybe you take carbon monoxide, and carbon monoxide is the carbon and monoxide, they are not overlap each other, and they are separated with some distance. So there is a distance between the two atoms, that is dipole moment. Some distance will be there, so that is dipole moment will be present here. So today let's we go the definition of vibrational spectra. So what is the vibrational spectra? We see that the when the in an molecule, the atomic molecules, the transitions take from the allowed energy levels of a molecule by taking up absorptions of the radiations, are emitted some radiations, and rises changes their transition vibrational energy levels. That's called vibrational spectra. Vibrations means here they are vibrate from their mean positions. About their mean position, they are just vibrate. So this is the what's the vibrational energy spectra. uh, so some molecules are types of different types of molecules, seeing the hetero molecules or homonuclear molecules. So see here what is hetero molecules. The hetero molecules means, as usual as the name says, hetero means they're different one. So they form molecules with the different atomic combination, that like hydrochloride, H is that one different, as different from the chlorine, that's the HCl, HBr, like this. On carbon monoxide, like this, they have a dipole moments, they interact with the radiations, and show the vibrational spectra. So this, and in homonucleus, what is homonuclear molecules means they have a same species of elements, like hydrogen, oxygens, but they do not possess dipole moment, so they can't be interact with the radiation, so they does not show any vibrational spectra. So as we move further, so we derive an equations for the vibrational energy. So consider the two masses m1 and m2, about their mean positions, they vibrate, and these vibrations will be compared to a like a spring one. So how they are up or down, or side from left to right position, they vibrate from their mean positions, and their vibration they are have a some vibrate like a spring. They so say we use the force constant, swing constant, that is k, and there are two masses there, then will be a reduced mass are acting there. So as we move further, so we know that the force is directly proportional to their displacement. How you vibrates from their mean positions, the displacement from their mean position to some displacement there. So when body is rotated about their mean position, this is the mean position. If rotate from this position, from displacement from this to displacement is displacement, that is r minus r, that is x. So is directly proportional to their displacement. Force is directly proportional to the displacement. So then can be given by F is equal to minus kx. K is the spring constant. So on this negative sign indicates that the force are always towards the mean position. They always tends to their center of mass or its mean positions. That's why it's a negative sign here is use the about to tends to always in the mean positions. As we move further, so as we know from the Newton's second law, so we know that the force is equal to ma. The rate of change of momentum is called the Newton's second law, and this acceleration can be given by m into d square x by dt square, their second derivative, and this equation and force constant is it can be equated because f is there. So d square x dt square is nothing but minus k by m x after simplify. So put equal to this equal to minus kx. Take m here, so that is m will be come to this side. So d square x dt square equal to minus k by x. See here, compare these equations with we know that the equations of second year wave equations, that is here d square x square is same. Okay, this come to this side, that is plus the omega square is equal to k by x, x is x. So we say that omega square is equal to, so we can be say that omega square is equal to k by m. But we know that omega is nothing but 2 pi f. 2 pi f. F here is the nu. Nu will be taken here. So nu will be taken. So and that can be simplified, and we got the value of nu is equal to 2 pi nu is equal to k by m square root of k by m, omega square, take root square m. So nu equal to 1 by 2 pi square root of k by m, square root of k by m. By the this is the frequency of the vibrational, how they are vibrate with the frequency is nu naught is equal to 1 by 2 pi square root of their 2 by k mu. Mu is the reduced mass. Mu is the reduced mass because the two molecules will be acting here, hence it's a reduced mass play a role. When two bodies are there, there is a mutual interactions between their mass. Effective mass will be taken as reduced mass. So by the quantum treatment, we know that the energy is can be given by, this is the frequency. This is the frequency. The energy is given by nu plus 1 by f h nu naught. Nu here is the vibrational quantum number. Nu is here is the vibrational quantum number. Nu is called vibrational quantum number, and nu plus half h nu naught will be we take is as. So this is the quantum energy. The energy of the relation is given by, and this is the frequency. You must know this. And using these equations, we how the energy or frequency levels are will be distributed here. How the vibrational energy levels are arranged or spaced, or whether it is equally or unequally. Let's we see here. So we know that the energy but the vibrational energy is given by EV EV equal to nu plus of h nu naught. This is the vibrational energy as we did in the from the quantum model. We take it from the quantum physics. Energy V equal to of h nu naught. Let the vibrational quantum number, put this value of vibrational quantum number 0, 1, 2, 3 like this way, and we put when we put V nu equal to 0 and E naught is turns to of h nu naught. When you put vibrational number is 1 and we got 3 by 2 h v naught by 2, that is energy 1. and put this 2, and you again some value will be gain nu naught equal to e to h nu naught, and this process continues up to you as your required energy levels. So then you see the difference between their each energy levels for previous one and for previous one energy level. You will be see that there are differences. E1 minus E naught equal to h nu naught, E2 minus hv1, E1 is hv naught, E3 minus h2 again hv naught, and this one means the energy levels are, so vibrational energy levels are equally spaced. If this E naught is here, E1 is here. So vibrational energy levels will be equally spaced. This is E naught, this is E1, this is E2, this is E3, this is E4, and this is E5. Means the vibrational energy levels are equally energy levels, whereas in rotational energy levels are not equally spaced, but vibrational energy levels are equally spaced. And we can conclude that vibrational energy levels of vibrational spectra are equally spaced. So what's happened, how the frequency of the lines in vibrational spectra will be arranged. So as we know that there is a selection rules, how the energies jump from one level to another one level. So we take the del nu is plus or minus 1. This is the selection rule for the frequency of the vibration spectra, and we make this h nu naught is E nu1 minus EV, and put this energy as we got in the previous slide. So we got V plus half h nu1 minus V plus half h nu naught. Make that simplify, and you got the value of h nu naught is h nu naught here. So h cancel, you got nu equal to nu naught 1 by 2 pi k by root mu. And this equation, what you see here, this equation, this is again the equations of the classical physics. When their vibration means the frequency of the radiation emitted or absorbed is equal to a classical frequency, irrespective of the vibrational quantum number. Whatever their quantum number is there, 1, 2, 3, their vibrations are same. So vibration have same frequency as their vibrational quantum number may be varied, does not matter, quantum vibrational quantum number. So they have the same frequency as that of the classical frequency. It's all about the quantum vibrational energy. So see here let's check your knowledge gain from these sessions. Let's see vibrational energy levels of a molecules are whether they equally spaced, unequally spaced, or no energy levels of stars, both A and B. So which one answer is your? Vibrational energy levels are energy levels. Yes, it's a equally spaced one. This is the equally spaced one, and we move further. The frequency lines of a space of a vibration spectra are, so there is an unequally spaced one is there. So selection rules for the this is not rotational spectra, this is a vibrational spectra, is the plus or minus 1. So this is about the vibrational spectra. I think you will be understand very well. So okay, see you, and also you subscribe my YouTube channel, Dada Pires Physics. Okay, bye.